Greetings, mortals of this realm. My name is Gideon, and you're here watching Terraria Calamity mod playthrough. Um, it's been a while since I've done this, so this episode really is for figuring out what on God's green earth I was doing last time. So, uh, the... Oh, what on earth? Sorry, I was looking at, I was getting into the character. Alright, let's pull this up. Alright, y'all should be able to hear the game as soon as I get focused. Yeah. Alright, weather. Oh, hold on. There's not a content disclaimer on this one. I meant to do something with that, but forgot to. Alright. Let's pull this up. Alrighty. So it looks like we have completed the Eater of Worlds. I couldn't remember if we had. So let's see. The next thing is the Hive Mind, which I remember being mildly annoying last time I tried to beat it. Now there is something else I want to look at. Yes, Midnight. How do we craft that? So I think we have the Spore Scepter. We need the Aqua Scepter and Flame Lash, both of which are post-Skeletron. Okay, do we have... I think we're missing Platinum Staff, or Diamond Staff here, because we need the Prismatic Staff at some point. So yeah. Amethyst, Topaz, Sapphire, Emerald, Amber, Ruby, Diamond. Yeah, okay, so we need a Diamond Staff. And I think I kept them in here? Yeah. And in order to make a Diamond Staff, we need 8 diamonds. Okay, so... what else was this used for? Oh, Knight's Ray. Oh, okay, this is Calamity's magic. Knight's Edge equivalent. Okay. So, what that means is, let's take a look at this. There's something down here we haven't gotten to, so I guess we can go down the elevator, down to that mine shaft, check it out. Yeah, I have the balloon. We're good to fall as long as we need to. I guess we're just looking for diamonds. Man, if I'd known that, I'd just say we were playing Minecraft. Alright, let me pull... hold on a moment. Let me pull this up over here. Alright. So then, if we go down here, actually... what is that music? I don't like that music. Why is there carnival music? Well, that's Pinky. No, it wasn't Pinky, because Pinky would have given me better loot. What is that? Oh, that was a healing orb, okay. Is this carnival music or, like, ballroom music? Whatever it is, it's kind of creepy when you don't know the source. Ooh, platinum bars. That might be something I don't have yet. What is that? Oh, that's... I know what that is down there. Hello, Rhiannon, otherwise currently known as your mom's lost slipper. Over in the YouTube chat, that is. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, and that was a shimmer trap. Dang it. Well, is this a spider web? Well, yeah, I knew who you were. Your profile picture's the same as it has been on Discord for a while in the community server. There we go. Okay, and then do we have any sticky bombs on hand? Ooh, we have better scarab bombs. Let's throw that there. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. I just opened up the Discord overlay by accident. Oops. Oh, the music was back. Is it over this way? Okay, let me figure out what's playing this music because I'm mildly frustrated not knowing what it is. Is it just the... It might just be the mine shaft. Huh. Neat. I guess the mineshaft mod got an update while I was not playing. Okay. Let's explore this way around. Let's see. Yeah. No. Wait, what's giving me such water speed? Is it just the lightning bits? Oh no, I guess I have a swiftness potion on. I'll take those life crystals, that's for sure. Oh, another life crystal. Would you look at that? Then get another life crystal. Okay, I've linked back up to somewhere I've already explored. Kinda. Yeah, no. Now let me make like 20 more sticky bombs for later use. That's sapphire, okay. Oh, come on. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. So let's return home for this time. Alright. Put this in here. Run this through here. I might have just gotten enough diamonds. Yep, I have enough diamonds to make a diamond staff now. Which means here, grab that. Then, if I take this and all of these other staves, what am I missing? Oh, meteorite bars and demonite bars. Obviously. So mostly just the meteorite then. Alright. Yeah, no. I'm looking for meteorite then. Alright. Well, now that we know what we're looking for, we can go grab it. Unless the demolitionist just happens to sell it. Because, I mean, some of the mods, something among the mods I have makes that happen, I think. No. Okay. Alright, so I guess I'll start by going left and seeing where that takes me. Well, it'll take me left, but you know what I mean. Alright. Oh, right, yeah, I should probably summon my minion over here. It'll deal some damage to enemies, so I don't have to. Oop, sorry about that. Oh. I think I'm probably going to need that prismatic staff before I fight Skeletron. Or, I'm going to want it. But I don't even know what it does yet. Just looking for a meteor so I can already get that. The corrupt desert is always a pain. Especially since I think Calamity actually makes It's either Calamity or Expert mode that makes, whatchamacallit, cacti hurt you. One of the two, but I don't like either. Well, sorry. I don't like the changes that either entail. That's what I meant to say. If they entail cacti dealing damage. Now, there is, of course, the chance that a meteorite has not fallen, and I'm doing all this searching for nothing. But I hadn't explored to the right edge of the world, so I guess there's some good coming out of this. Even if we don't find the meteor. That's a fair amount of chests there. Yeah, I already have the thing you use an aglet for. Could always use more iron. Hold on. Alright. Now we go up to this living wood chest. Ooh, living loom. I'll take that. Gill's potion. Yeah, that's probably good. Alrighty. And then move through. I'm saying alrighty a lot, aren't I? Oh, there's the tavern keep. So I can start doing the Old One's Army event anytime I want. And there's the Sleeping Angler. Let me just go ahead and do something real quick here. Let's buy that and that, that, and then drop those in there real quick. Ah, not a single water chest. So I guess we don't get meteorite this time around. At least not this walk around the block. Alright, throw those away, throw those away. I got a second living mirror? Okay. Or magic mirror, I mean. Not living mirror. It's actually used in crafting, so that's a rogue accessory. Summon weapon. Honestly, it could be cool. Alright, so let's drop that in there. This goes here for the fish finder. And I think, can't you make depth meters just in vanilla? It's not looking like you can. Okay. Okay. Oh, no golden orb. Alright. So the next goal, I guess. What do we do next? What's the boss log got for me here? I've got... Okay, I've beaten all those up to the hive mind. Let me try a fight against the hive mind real quick in case Calamity changes when... Actually, no, I can just check if Calamity changes when meteors drop. Terraria official Calamity mod wiki. And then we look at... mod progression, right? Oh. Okay, so they're talking about area light here. They aren't talking about meteor. So let me make sure I understand how meteors work in original Terraria then. Meteor. So apparently it should crash on like next midnight or whatever after the Eater of Worlds is destroyed or defeated. So I guess we just sleep until midnight and see what happens. If not, we defeat the Eater of Worlds again. So sleep. Oh, I have a mention over in Discord. What is it? Over in the newsletter. Oh, it was my vote from earlier. Okay. Nope. Okay, so I've got to defeat the Eater of Worlds and bring Cthulhu more. Which means I probably need to go grab the spawner. Make sure I have plenty of platforms. Excuse me. Okay, whatever. It's not gonna be perfect. Oh, that's a bug net. Alright, let's just summon the Eater of Worlds and get this over with. Hold on, let me make sure that... Let's see, vanilla changes. Looking at the Calamity wiki again. Nope, they don't say anything about meteors. Alright, let me do a real quick search and just make a search on them. Calamity mod wiki. Okay. So they use meteorite. But yeah, no, they don't say anything about changing it. So in other words, if I just sit here and beat the Eater of Worlds another time or two, oh, well, it would have helped if I healed. Okay. So I didn't catch the time when I actually killed the Eater of Worlds the first time. If it's between two times, then at midnight and dawn, then it spawns immediately. But if it's after dawn, according to the game, it waits until midnight. But I can boost the chance that it'll spawn even if I did it after dawn, by just making it do the check again. There we go. And then let's fight him one more time. After beating him this third time, oh, clicked my taskbar by accident. We'll basically have 50% chances of a meteor spawning. Which, no, that does not mean we have a 150% chance of it spawning. It's just 50% 3 times. Separate, unrelated times. Okay. Alright. Oh, signature equipment got an upgrade. Now armor gets XP. Nice. So the longer I'm stuck with an armor, the better it'll be. Alright. Hello, Joshua, over in the YouTube chat. I'm sleeping to maybe summon a meteor. Oh, not what I meant to do. You might be able to help me summon a meteor. Well, I beat a giant worm thrice to maybe get it to spawn, so we'll see. I'm currently sleeping to see the result of those killings. Hello, Nonna. Here in the Twitch chat. Joshua, might cause mass extinction. Poor dinosaurs. Yeah, not that big of a scale of meteor, comparatively, but yeah. You won't take the blame for that? No, I killed a giant worm thrice, so you're not to blame here. The worm is. But yeah, if I get some meteorite, I can craft a wand that it's a lot of it's called like a prismatic staff or something. It's probably an upgrade to what I've got right now. So, though it might not be effectively an upgrade because I've spent so much time with this thing. With this one I have right now. It's now dealing 47 damage compared to some of my other things. So a lot of people would tell you 2D Minecraft. They're right and wrong. Terraria and Minecraft fill different niches. It's still definitely a sandbox adventure game, but it's more about the action and adventure than Minecraft is, being a survival game at heart. You've got to enable an option that, like, you got to know about to even try to turn on in order to give Terraria any survival game aspects. It's also a lot more liberal with what it lets items do than Minecraft is. And has magic without mods. I'm obviously playing it modded, but I didn't need the mods to be able to do magic. Magic and guns in vanilla, that's really the reason that, well, that's a reason why I tend to prefer Terraria over Minecraft sometimes. If we're just talking about vanilla. But they fill different, at the end of the day, they fill different roles. It's not entirely fair to try and compare them. It is the best comparison I've got, but it's not, that you don't, you get into wars if you start trying to compare them too much. Ah, that's realistic. A meteor landing in a tree. Yeah, I'll let that one sit in for a minute. Or soak in for a minute. But, strong trade would make a good staff. You'd think. You'd think it would make a good staff. But it loses the magic that makes it special when you break it to collect it. So but Terraria knew what they were doing when they decided how many meteorite chunks spawn in a single meteorite. Because you basically just need one for a playthrough. Most of the time, at least. There's probably several modded scenarios where that's not true, but Meteorite does become irrelevant pretty fast. Alright. So let's head back. And I actually have some other ore I need to process too. So let's go to my basement. Alright. So first off, let's process all that. Hold on, let me just process the ore that's... No, let's not process any more ore. Alright, meteorite bars. $216, that's probably enough. Alright. So now let's make the prismatic staff. Now let's take a look at what it does. Oh! This can be tolerated. Yeah, it is a lot of menus. But that's a lot of projectiles, too. Alright. So then that'll be used in the final fractal later on. So yeah, I think it's a good replacement for the Celestial Thunder Zapper. That'll be using the conduit rod later, so let me drop it in here. Then, let's go... Let's go give this staff a chance to prove its worth, shall we? So let's make... Where is it? Ah, yes. A heart lantern. And then... grab a bottle here for a starter bottle. Then we need to go find a hive tumor to beat the hive mind. Or to fight the hive mind. Oh, there's one. There's one right there. Now let me crawl up here. Ah, okay. That's probably because I was using a weapon that I haven't leveled up. But no reason not to keep trying. Because the way I see it, as long as I don't let it bother me, it's not a problem. Where did I put... Oh. Hold on. There it is. Okay. And then... that. Would have helped if I put my buff stations there at the start. Last time. Gotta find another hive tumor now. To the center of the earth. Not quite this time. Oh, there's another one. Okay, yeah, no, I'm just gonna use the Vile Thorn. There's no point in making this harder on myself. Maybe I'll be able to find a hive tumor on the surface this time. These things are always showing up every time I try to pass through the corruption normally, so why can't they show up now? When I'm looking for them. I guess I should be placing torches, shouldn't I? Up there's the hive tumor. I ceased functioning, apparently. Okay. So that's not gonna work for now. Let me see what else I can make out of meteorite, because... yeah. After that, I'll probably farm the Eye of Cthulhu for... whatchamacallits? Levels. Okay, so it's basically useless. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So we can't get the Flame Lash until I have access to the dungeon. So I guess I'm just gonna sleep until night and then summon the Eye of Cthulhu over and over again. To level up the Prismatic Staff. Actually, first, let me reforge it here. Give it a good reforge. No. Demonic? Nah. Masterful. Yes. Masterful is good enough for me. Alright. Very Animal Crossing waiting simulator. Yeah, I mean, I guess it is kind of a waiting simulator at times. Just because a lot of bosses can't be spawned except at night. And for them, for this game, night starts at like 7:30 or something. Alright. Let's fight this. Alright, you've gotten to level 1. Alright. So let's fight it again now. Mm-hmm. Let's do that another time real quick. All right. So I don't know if you could tell, but Terraria's combat is very dependent on moving. If you aren't moving pretty much constantly, you're kind of doing it wrong, really. Oh. Let's put that there. It does keep you on your toes, that is true. Terraria combat keeps you on your toes. Alright, so... Let's think that's probably enough warm up. Okay. That's what I needed. Alright. So now we place this relic here. We open up the bag. We take this, and first thing we do is we go to a demon altar and we craft a teratoma so that we can respawn him if we ever want to. Seems underwhelming. That's all it does. Okay. Alright. So now, the next fight is something I can't do. So the perforators are the crimson equivalent to the hive mind, but unlike with vanilla, it doesn't automatically mark them as completed, so I need to hide the perforators. Next is Queen Bee. Okay. Ah, okay. That's where that is. Alright. Then we will... Actually, I guess it's time to build our jungle retreat. We have 1, 2, 3... Yeah, 3 of the people who will live in the jungle, and then the other one's only gonna spawn after we do that. Alright. Do we have... Oh, wait, hold on. More important thing to do first. We need area light. Area light is an ore that now spawns in the Sky Islands. Or it did spawn, but now it is mineable. Yep, that blue ore up there. I'm just gonna mine all the aerolite from this island. Alright, and then we'll patch this up. There. That's good enough for me. Then let's warp back. Smelt the aerolite. Let's not smelt all of it. Not yet. Let's see. And now if I need more, I can mine it. Where's there's the bar. Need feathers and sunplate in order to make aerospec gear. I don't have 3 other balloons, or 2 other balloons to make those. Feather crowns for rogues. Actual wings. That's a hard mode thing. That isn't. Okay, let me make sure I don't have any sun plate before I start making it. It doesn't look like it, at least. Yeah, okay. So, I think you just make it with stone and stars, if I'm right. Over here? Yes. Yes. Just make 100. See what that gets us. And then mystic materials. Ooh, we might need more feathers. Oh. Need to do it as sky mill. Of course you do. Let's grab the aerospec leggings, the aerospec breastplate, and then the aerospec hat. And equip all of those. The set bonus. 8% reduced mana cost, more move speed and magic crit chance. Taking over 25 damage in one hit will cause a spread of homing feathers to fall. Ooh. And then it natively decreases or removes fall damage. Alright, where am I putting my armor, by the way? Here it is. Bookcase. Oh, I can't make a bookcase yet. Oh, it's used in Tactician's Trump. Okay. Alright, that's probably good enough for now. And then the next boss is still Queen Bee. Right, yep. I guess I should... Oh, goodness. Yeah, make that. Because it's better than the pickaxe I have. 105% versus 66. Alright, so I need 3 more feathers. Let me go sell these miner's pants and pickaxe, and then let's farm those feathers. Wait a minute. Okay. I was worried I accidentally created an Among Us character down here. I mean, it kind of does look like it, but not as bad as it could be. Let me turn off ruler for now. Holding this staff does look a little cooler. Alright. Where are the harpies to drop these feathers? Come on, bro. Among them. Goodness, was that the effect of my armor? That's neat. Bro, if normal mobs can spawn, surely the thing I'm actually hunting can too, right? There it is. Oh, there's a feather. I need 2 more feathers now. Yeah, let's go for 3, so I'll have one in the chest that I can just quick drop things into. I'm flying up to make sure that if my current altitude isn't enough to spawn them, I'm going high enough to spawn them. Oh, and that's enough feathers. Nice. That zombie was literally about to attack me. And then I teleported away. Alright. So let's craft... Where are the wings? There's the wings. Skyline wings. Then I want to put the balloon in here, alongside the whoopee cushion. Okay. Now, now that we've got better armor, better pickaxe, and all that good junk, let's go fight a queen bee. Actually, wait, hold on. Hold on. We need to build a house for the jungle people first. Jungle people sounds so weird. The people in the jungle first, who are going to live in the jungle. Ooh, living mahogany. Oh, okay. I know what we're doing. I know what we are doing today. Okay, and I don't have any mahogany. I do have rich mahogany fence. Okay. Now, while I'm here, let me go ahead and make a workbench. Alright, so we are going to go over to the jungle. We're going to build a house in the tree. Not to be confused with a treehouse. Okay, good to know. My shoes give me flight, so I was trying to figure out, is that factored into my flight time with these wings? And it is. It drains first. So I can go astronomically higher than before. I might be able to go to the top of the tree from the start. Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot something. A neat little thing could be entering from the bottom with... Where are they? Yes, vine ropes. Alright. Now let's place. That, and then let's make a door. Let's put that there. Alright, now we shouldn't get bothered. Then let's do this. right? Alright, and then let's make 2 rich mahogany doors. Let me pop back to the home base real quick to pick up the living loom, or make another one if possible. That would be more ideal. Loom and vines. Let me see, do we have enough vines for that? Oh yeah, totally. Totally. Now loom ain't expensive at all. Let me just go here to the sawmill for the cheaper option. Yeah. Alright. So the living loom should also let us craft. Is there not a way to make living mahogany walls? Doesn't look like it, so I guess we'll be relying on plain mahogany walls and etc. Because it doesn't look like there's living variants of them. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me make some choice furniture before we actually get over there again. So, misc materials. Let's... Where's the silk recipe? Oh. I think I need to nudge my way over here for a second to access that. There it probably is. Maybe. There it is, yep. Okay. Now, the first thing will be a rich mahogany bed. Then we grab a rich mahogany dresser. And finally, a couch or sofa. Yep. The rest I can make on site. Actually, real quick, while I've got a jungle bat banner, let's make a depth meter. Then let's combine that depth meter with the other things to make a GPS. And shove that in the safe. Okay. One moment, sorry. Okay, sorry about that delay. Oh wait, hold on. I forgot something I need to do. I need to gather some bamboo. We won't have any bamboo furniture, but... Andrew Nance, welcome to the YouTube chat. You wish for some ice cream. Joshua also in the YouTube chat. Which background are you referring to that was creepy? Oh, right, yeah. Need to patch up the walls real quick. Oh, wait, isn't this just... Ah, okay. So these walls are literally just living wood walls. Good to know. Good to know. Like a brown ground looking one earlier. That might have been the desert one. It can be a little ominous. Let me drop the living loom in here. At least for now. Rhiannon is back in the YouTube chat. Good to see you. Alright. Let's angle that. And let's grab a little bit more room here. Actually, hold on, let me do that sort of spirally staircase, but with two. How long do you keep newly bought ice cream in the freezer? Until it's eaten. That's how long I keep it in the freezer. But you said you're trying to restrain yourself, so you probably want to keep it in there longer than I do. Alright, so I need to come back with beams to... No, I have fences. Fence is good enough. Interesting. You're just going to eat ice cream now? Well, see you after you get back, I guess. No, that does need to go all the way up. And then... that is literally not what I want to do. And then housing, let's put, where's the painter? Painter, go here. Oh, wrong direction for the bed. And then the loom will go there. Oh, wonderful. You wish you had some ice cream, Rhiannon? I kind of do too. I think we've got some in the house, but I won't eat it right now. That'll be for later. Oop. Yeah, that's what I figured. Alright. Wait. Good enough for me. Actually, hold on. 14. So that's going to end up with an uneven number left. Or, it's going to be an even number, but it's going to be left that I can't convert. Alright, and then let's go down here, craft a mahogany candle, and put the druid in here. Or not druid, dryad. There we go. Andrew Nance over in YouTube chat. Best ice cream flavor? It's between cookies and cream and chocolate chip cookie dough for me. But then Rhiannon replies, your favorite is chai latte or mint. Mint's good. I can get behind mint. I can get behind mint, yeah. Okay, let me now put bamboo lanterns in here. Vanilla and chocolate, Andrew says. Those are your favorite? I mean, there's definitely something to be said for the classics. Definitely something to be said for them. Good contenders. But at the end of the day, it really does depend on preference. You got chocolate ice cream right now? Yeah. Joshua says, Cold Stone's Chocolate Delight. That does sound good. That does sound good. Rhiannon says, slight allergic reaction. Are you allergic to chocolate? If so, I pity you. Because there's a lot of good things that are chocolate. Those are all... You are allergic to dairy and chocolate. Okay. So... And there are only 2 of your allergies? That sounds majorly inconvenient. I am sorry for your loss. Because chocolate is not something anyone should be deprived of. And same for dairy. Alright, let me grab now. A candelabra. Then a table and 2 chairs. Alright, let me count the So it's 2, which means I need to make it 1 wider. You have 8 allergies. Goodness. That's just very unfortunate. Okay, let me create some more fences. Ooh, actually, idea. Yeah. Need more walls. It is missing a wall, okay. Okay, so let me... Actually, if I go down and come back up... Yes, I'm right. You will come here and... You're not the one. Do you sell the thing yet? Yes, you sell the jungle pylon. Alright, let's teleport back home and grab some, like, 10 glass walls. Then candelabra. And zoologist lives here. All right. Alright, and then let's grab a rich mahogany door. There. Alright. Then we'll use some living wood walls. Okay. And then there's gonna be, yeah. And then we put 2 more bamboo lanterns up here. We come back to this when we need housing for the witch doctor. Alright. Let's return home. Alrighty. Now, I believe we have some regicide to do. Oh, right, yeah. Forgot about this. I guess spawners of the queen bee don't appear here anymore. Wonderful. I haven't found any other queen bee spawners yet, no? No. Okay. So, I need to make an abomination. So let's make sure we got... Okay, we got plenty of hive blocks. Let's see if we have a stinger and a bottle of honey at home. Or just an abomination. Nope, not yet. Okay. We had plenty of honey. Alright. Stinger. Or honey blocks at least. Bottle of honey. Nice. Alright. Let's go. Hannah Thacker. So that was you spamming Andrew. I might have known. Oh. You vote yeah for... Oh, okay. I've missed some other chats. Okay. Now that makes sense. Alright, then we teleport back over to the jungle. Start going down. All the way down. But not too far. There's balance to these things. Alright. Let's summon the queen bee. Oh, dang it. Ah, okay. So let me actually do something first before we do all that again. So I've got some of these still that I haven't finished. Are any of them relevant here? No. Let's see if there's any relevant. Oh, wow. This guy's got a lot of things here. Alright, and then part, yeah, no. we pop over here and see, A, do you have any? No. Nothing I need. Nothing I need from you. Do I? Let's see if I have thorns and regen. Yes. Yes. That was the other one you give me. Swiftness. I already have that. Okay. So let me pop back to my base. I think there's some more potions I can make. So let's see if we have water bottles, right? Well, actually, hold on. Missing materials. Tesla potions. Okay, so then for 5 you would, or for 36. Okay, so you need 6 of this. 6 of that, and then where's the pearl shards? You need 30 of this. And then 2, so I need 15 aerialite. I need 30 bottles of water. Let me grab 30 bottles. And let's make them of water. Where's the closest water? In a hole. Wonderful. Okay, pop back up top. Tesla potion. Now, all enemies in a radius will be damaged and slowed, including the queen bee. But the queen bee will have it at a lesser degree. So then, hold on, let me pull out all the potions here and pair them up with what we've got elsewhere, or in the other thing. Except for gravitation potion. We don't want those. Sonar and water walking. Ah, there we go. Andrew's seeing the real purpose of watching streams and being a part of Discords. Alright, Ooh, actually, some of those would be really nice to have. Those two. So neat. Let me start farming herbs. I think that's what I'm hearing. Alrighty, and then let's go grab. Ah, we got plenty of platforms. Let's begin with Daybloom Planter Box. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, no, let's just do it like that. Alright, and then Blink Root will go right beside it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that's going to be enough. Blink Root. Alright. Alright, then we place Moonglow. And actually, hold on. Actually, I'll move. That's not the next one to place here. Alrighty. That's 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. Oh, Andrew in YouTube chat, you say you hear a dog. That's because we have dogs. They loud sometimes. Frequently. As dogs tend to do. They occasionally loud. You said you have cats, don't let them in my room. They are not in my room, they are outside. They're exclusively exterior animals. But that doesn't stop the sound from permeating through the walls. We do also have inside cats, but those don't go in my room while I'm streaming either. Yeah, no, we never let those dogs inside. They would tear up the entire house. Joshua, you have 2 dogs and chickens? Yeah, we only have dogs out of that equation, but it's 2. And they are a handful. As you would expect dogs to be. You have, 1 dog and 9 cats, Rhiannon. That sounds like you're just asking for trouble at that point. A full-out war between the dogs and cats. I mean, I'm not saying that wouldn't be entertaining. Just reminding you that that's what you're asking for when you have that many. Andrew, you say Rhiannon's a young cat lady. I noticed that you did not address the crazy part of the typical cat lady moniker. But yeah, that is a crazy amount of cats. Alright, so that should be all of those done, right? Alright, and then alchemy and food. Oh. Oh. Well, I guess I did a lot of that for nothing, but oh well. Andrew, you've had to talk to Rhiannon for more than 2 minutes, and let's just say you're glad you ain't on her bad side. I'll keep that information in mind. Alright, a bottomless water bucket. Oh yeah, also. Let me grab my stone slabs. And my stone slab walls. There, and then let's fill this so that I don't have to go a mile away every time I want bottled water. Alright. Alright, and then let's make sure we have plenty of So I need 30 Moon Glow, 30 Day Bloom, 30 more Moon Glow, and then 30 Deathweed. Okay. Let's make sure I don't have any of these yet. Nope. Alright, so what I just did gave me 2 new buffs, Magic Power, 10% magic damage, and Mana Regen, boosting my Mana Regen. Obviously. Sounds a little redundant when you say it out loud. Yeah, no, I figured there weren't going to be any. Alright, now let's make sure there aren't any other potions. I want the effects of... There's not an easy way to get those, probably. Okay, I'm gonna need to get Flurfin Koi and Obsidifish when I get access to lava fishing. Okay. So, let's go fight a bee again. Now, dealing more magic damage than before. And I'll just use the right weapon from the start. I'm not even going to try to level up the prismatic staff this fight. Nope. So I say, but I still hold it at the start of the fight. Be afraid, Mr. Bean Man Sage person, be afraid. Yes. Alright, I'm gonna actually build an arena here because I'm getting tired of not being able to run around. Alright. Grab this bottle here and make a star lantern. I think I've got enough heart lanterns on me somewhere already. Actually, let's see. Mist materials can hive be used to make platforms? No. Okay. So I'll find out. Pumpkins. Wait a minute. I now have the buff that comes from eating food. So I'm medium improvement to all stats permanently now. Okay. So let's grab pumpkin platforms aplenty. Don't mind me just making an insane number of platforms. Teleport back here. Summon the eyeball guy. And now, let's build some platforms. So the first platforms are just going to be on top of that. Then let's make turn back on ruler. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn back off ruler. Alright, and then Alright, and then we do... Let's see. If you're inactive, you're sorry. Ian, no, you're good. You're good. I ain't talking either, so... I'm building a series of platforms made of pumpkins in a giant beehive, so... You're packing for a trip and writing a book simultaneously while watching, Rhiannon? Goodness. You'll say where you're going in Discord? Okay. So yeah, if anyone's watching and wants to know where one of the viewers is going, you can join the Discord, I guess. Not that I advise publicly announcing where you're going often. Just as a safety measure. Oh yeah, other perks to join the Discord include knowing when we're about to stream. Because we put announcements of various types there. Who's in the other chat? No one right now, actually. No one is currently active in the Twitch chat. We do have one viewer over here, but that might be Nonna. I do know that she was watching at one point. Oh, I think that might be Nonna commenting from the council channel. Asking the question we were all thinking, but none of us wanted to say. Alright, and then let's make that flat from there, and then we make bam, 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 bam. There. Bam, 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 bam. You know, Nana's not actually unfamiliar with Terraria, so if you guys think I should force her to play this with me, tell her. Somehow. We can certainly get something along those lines arranged. Alright. Okay, that's probably enough prep work. The fight might end up taking longer than 5 minutes, but we'll probably finish up after this fight, regardless of the result. So, you guys ready? We're gonna be fighting a bee for the last time this stream. Check the public hearsay. Okay. You are helpful. I will check after I finish dying to a bee. Wrong button. Ah, okay. I died. Public hearsay. Ah, okay. Yes, you are helpful. Oh. Didn't mean to yell at her in caps lock. Alright. So yeah, Queen Bee killed me. That's probably the last important thing we're gonna do, at least. Got some maintenance junk to do first. No, take that back. No context allowed over in the Discord. Wow. Alright. But yeah, that's where we're probably gonna end it for today. And until next time, farewell.